HOA tried fining me over horse manure. I sent their HOA VP a fresh barrel as evidence. The air in Willow Creek was thick with tension, the kind that simmered in manicured lawns and whispered through picket fences. Ellen Harper, a widowed horse trainer with a stubborn streak, had lived on her 5-acre lot for decades, her stable a haven for rescue horses. But the Homeowners Association, led by Vice President Karen Whitaker, had other plans. Karen, with her clipboard and designer sunglasses, was the self-appointed guardian of community standards. When a neighbor complained about the faint smell of manure from Ellen's property, Karen pounced, slapping Ellen with a $500 fine for unsanitary conditions. Ellen, furious, saw it as a personal attack. Her horses were her life, her therapy after losing her husband. This wasn't about Manure, it was about control. The feud escalated at the HOA meeting, where Karen's smug delivery of the fine notice drew gasps from the crowd. Ellen stood, her voice steady but sharp. "You want evidence my stable's clean? I'll send you a sample." The room fell silent, sensing the storm brewing. Karen scoffed, dismissing Ellen as a rural relic, unfit for their polished suburb. But Ellen wasn't backing down. She spent days researching HOA bylaws, finding loopholes Karen hadn't noticed. The fine, it turned out, lacked proper documentation. Ellen's counterattack was bold. She had a barrel of fresh manure delivered to Karen's pristine doorstep, labeled Exhibit A, proof of compliance. The neighborhood buzzed with shock and laughter. Karen's retaliation was swift. She rallied her allies, pushing for a new rule to ban livestock entirely. The vote was set for the next meeting, and Ellen knew she was outmatched. Karen's charm and connections swayed most residents, painting Ellen as a troublemaker. But then came an unexpected twist. Tim, a quiet retiree who rarely spoke, stepped forward. A former lawyer, Tim had lived next to Ellen for years and admired her kindness to animals. He revealed Karen's secret. She'd been fining residents selectively, pocketing administrative fees for herself. Tim's evidencia stack of falsified receipts turned the tide. The crowd's loyalty wavered, and Karen's facade cracked. The final showdown came on a crisp evening, the HOA meeting packed with residents. Ellen faced Karen, her heart pounding but her resolve unbroken. Karen, cornered by Tim's revelations, doubled down, accusing Ellen of sabotage. "That barrel was harassment," she shrieked, her voice losing its polished edge. Ellen didn't flinch. "You wanted evidence. I gave it. You want to ban my horses? Prove I've done wrong." The room was electric, neighbors torn between order and justice. Tim's quiet testimony about Karen's corruption sealed her fate. The vote to ban livestock failed, and Karen resigned in disgrace, her reputation shattered. But victory was bittersweet. Ellen returned home to find her oldest horse, Daisy, gravely ill. The stress of the feud had distracted her from Daisy's declining health. Despite a desperate night of care, Daisy passed at dawn, leaving Ellen sobbing in the stable. The neighborhood, once divided, rallied around her. Flowers and notes piled up at her gate, but the loss cut deep. Ellen had won the battle, but at what cost? Karen, meanwhile, moved away, her name a cautionary tale. Yet Ellen couldn't shake the guilt. Had she fought too hard? Was her defiance worth Daisy's life? In the weeks that followed, Ellen rebuilt, her stable quieter without Daisy. Tim became a friend, helping her navigate the new HOA board, which vowed transparency. The manure barrel, now a local legend, sat in Ellen's barn as a reminder. Justice wasn't free. The feud exposed not just Karen's greed but the fragility of community. Neighbors, once quick to judge, now waved at Ellen, their smiles tinged with respect and regret. The saga of Willow Creek became a story of defiance, loss, and redemption, whispered over fences and retold at barbecues. What would you have done in Ellen's shoes? Was her fight for justice worth the price? Or should she have let Karen win to save her peace? Share your thoughts on where justice ends and vengeance begins.